Thank you for joining me. Today, I want to tell you about this great little stocking stuffer I just found. This is, of course, just in time for Christmas stocking stuffers, but for those that really love meditation, centering themselves, Reiki, or any other type of energy work, or just plain relaxing. This is a simply great item. It's a candle making set. So maybe for someone that was kind of curious about candle making, it may work for that, but it's a simplified version, so it's not really candle making. Let me show you. I will, of course, include a photo. They had 4 different scents or types of these. Magnolia was one of the main fragrances in, I think, 3 of them. But each one comes with 3 fragrances. Let me just show you this. You can design your candle yourself. You can try and do something like one of these, or you can try something from your own creative mind. That's turning on around. They have all the warnings on the back here to help you to be cautious in case, you want to light the candle. And then, of course, these are the directions. Again, there are 3 different fragrances. They include, let me open the box. Sometimes you find really great stuff at the Dollar Tree. And that's why I like to bring you these items, because sometimes it's a fluke. Every once in a while, it's a fluke. And then, of course, sometimes you get things like this, which is really great. So you have the 3 different fragrances. And these, let me tell you, are simply divine. They smell really nice. Look to see. I thought I read it's this. These are the waxes. So you get 3 of them. Let me show you that. Fresh linen, a magnolia, and then this coastal breeze. Had one that had magnolia with cinnamon in it or something else like that. Okay, so inside the box, let's pull this out. This is gorgeous. So you get this glass container. I'm looking at it because it just looked like it was a crack on it, but I think that was glue. Let me see how it's falling off. That's some type of glue. So you get this glass container, and what they've done, the bottom has some type of rigid texture on it, but it will not keep it from slipping because the rim of the glass it sticks out further than these textured edges. So what they've done was they've actually put the wick inside and stabilized it, which they should have stabilized it with some type of candle wax. But that's what this is, stringing all over the place. So the wick is in place already, and the only thing you need to do is layer these 3 different waxes in this container, excuse me, and then you have a candle. It is really nice. So I want to see and make sure what it's made out of. Give me just a second and let me look at this. All right, so yes, it's just wax granules, but they really smell nice. So I think these are really three really good fragrances that'll work good together. It's nice, fresh, and the color is quite nice also. But again, it reminds you of the soy-based wax that you sprinkle, will come like this, and you just sprinkle in there. I don't think this, again, it's not enough wax to do a whole lot, but you can get the idea or the gist of just filling it. I really have no need for it, but okay, let's see how it works. Just do it yourself, which it is. These are nice. I like them. The fragrances are really nice. So I very well may use this. I'm just breaking up the granules. This one clumped up. Usually when they clunk up like that, it just means they have a little moisture in there. And a lot of times that can come from the essential oils that you use to fragrance your mix. It seems to be more of this coastal breeze than anything else. So I'm just going to do the normal layering. On one side than the other. And you want to stripe them according to the color, because of course, a little bit more in there. Because of course they'll contrast each other. I'm putting a little more on one side than the other. And you just place them, sprinkle them in here around the wick. And you want to be able to see each color when you do stripe it. Let me bring it back a little bit. See how it's coming together. But again, it's not a whole lot in here, so you're only going to get so much contrast. And I want to, what I'm going to do, since it's not a whole lot of white, I'm going to, and I need it between the other two, I'm going to cheat a little bit. And what I'm doing is just putting it on the outer rim, the perimeter, because it's not that much. So I said the candle, what you see on the box, you do not get that much in there. However, I'm putting it near the perimeter, the white that is, just making an outside ring. That way you'll be able to see the difference in these layers. It smells so good. And then I'm going to press this, of course, near the outside so that you can see it. You can see the colors striping the outside. And I did push, like what I did when I first started. Instead of making it flat, level flat, I kind of slanted it a little bit. Now I'm going to put the rest of this white candle mix right on around the outside. The perimeter again, so it gives me a contrast between the two blues. One is a blue, one looks like a sea green or sea foam color. There. So I pressed it up against the outer rim so you can see it's not a lot, but it's a thin layer. There was more of the sea green than there was of the white. So there was a lot of sea green, and then there was a smaller amount of this blue, and then there was a much smaller amount of white. And it probably should have been more white because you use it between these two blues, the blue, green, and the blue. And that just levels it off. For the most part, that did real good. That's nice. Similar to what you see here. Let's see, it's this one here. But of course, you see how much white is in this one. There wasn't that much white in the container. I don't want to bring it back so you can see it. That's the green screen is up there and it's not giving me, let me get it out the way. So let me move out of the way completely and see if you can see it. Much better. This is really nice. This is definitely a winner. This is really a winner. Okay, thanks for joining me. Until next time.